Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is November the 12th, 2021, and today the topic is: Are you a doubting Thomas? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If you all have been following me on social media, you may already know, but I'm going to go ahead and shout out to my home girl, Allie, man. Shout out to Allie. I know she's been kind of, I guess you would say, trending over the past couple of days. That means her story is getting out there. People are waking up. So thank and praise God for that. But obviously, I mean, that comes along with, I guess my topic for today, right? I guess that leads me to my topic for today. I mean, at the end of the day, you're always going to have people that doubt, right? People doubt the Bible. People doubt maybe you and your testimony, like things that you've gone through in your life. People doubt, oh Lord, people doubt the things that took place in 2020. It's all accurate, no matter what you're looking at, whether it be the election, whether you be, this whole thing about COVID. People doubt what happened last week, last weekend in regards to the festival that I've been telling you all about over the past few days. They doubt that, but people gonna doubt. People are gonna doubt. And I mean, I guess we're free to do that, right? Because we all have our own minds, and obviously be led by your own mind. I say, hey, yeah, use your discernment when you hear things and see things. Now, for me, when you hear and see something multiple times, I mean, you might want to, take some notice of it, or at least, acknowledge it or whatever. Because like I said in the past, when there's smoke, there's fire. Like you hear something repeatedly, I mean, it might be something to look into. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, I mean, yeah, I believe that after my prayer and meditation this morning, the account about Thomas came into my mind. Now I couldn't remember his name at the time. I just knew it was like the disciple that doubted X, Y, and Z. So, but now I know that to be doubting Thomas. And so, yeah, I'm asking you today, are you a doubting Thomas? Again, this can be in any capacity. This could be, I mean, since I shouted Allie out, let's go ahead and talk about it, right? I shared with you guys in the past about different things that I've learned over the past year in regards to things that she shared. Now, I will admit there are some things that she has said that I have not seen for my own eyes, right? But there are plenty of things that she said that I have seen, right? Like, and I've shared that with you all here, and I told you guys how you guys can see it too, if that's something that you need to do. And this is why I've said numerous times to Allie, I'm like, even though I try to tell her, I mean, it's not that I talk to her all the time or anything, but it's just like, I comment alongside everybody else, and I'm assuming she reads comments or whatnot. And so I've tried to send this to her as encouragement to let her know, like, at the end of the day, some people are the type of people like Thomas. Like, some people just got to see it. Like, they got to see it, sis. But the horrible thing about that is that you're asking to see her rape. You're asking to see proof of her rape, outside of, and then, to be honest, outside of a rape kit, I mean, what other proof can someone present in that situation? For me, I just think it's very interesting. On one hand, people is like, me too, believe, from all the different movements that have happened over the past few years, from Me Too to Black Lives Matter to Believe the Woman. She's an example of all three of that in one. Yet you see more doubt for her and her testimony than anything. I mean, okay, you see a lot of people that are supporting as well. I mean, obviously, however, you do see like a strong resistance in regards to the doubt. even to the point where and this is my little humble testimony, and I shared it with you all in the past, so there's documentation of that, of me sharing at least before, that when I interviewed her the first time, or anytime, like I want to say anytime that, I'll just say it like this. So when I interviewed her the first time, I started getting people inboxing me about, about her, and I guess trying to, well, even before, it was just like the announcement that I was going to get ready to interview her. And people were inboxing me talking about, oh, don't interview her. And then when I did, then they're like, oh, we're going to contact your sponsors and all this different stuff. And yeah. And so for me, it's just, again, one of those things that with everything that's been going on, for anybody to doubt anything at this point, is just really interesting. I don't, again, with everything that has happened, especially over the past couple of years, and things that my eyes have been open to, it's really, again, showing me like the things that we don't acknowledge, and the things that, uh it's like we pick and choose, right? And as much as people want to say that we pick and choose with the Bible, we definitely pick and choose in life. On one hand, it's believe the woman. On one hand, it's, me too and all that. But on the other hand, it's like, oh no, but not this girl, not her experience. Why? So if a celebrity says that something happened to them, which several have said, then it's like, oh yeah, me too, believe that. But then if someone says that, someone else says that this happened to them as well, and they just don't happen to be a celebrity, but they might have had encounters with celebrities, it's like, oh no, she ain't. I'm just saying, hey man, it's just something to think about. It's definitely something to think about, and there's plenty of video of her experience. There's plenty of her, video of her sharing her testimony. So if you guys want to check that out for yourself, and just be aware, and again, use your own discernment and pray about it and whatnot. But there's some things that I just don't have to personally see. Like I don't have to see the baby being raped to know that it happened. I mean, they reported it on the news, on the quote unquote news, that father, that, and I shared this with y'all in the past as well, that a father raped his 10-month-old baby. Like, I mean, so if a father raped this 10-year-old baby, then who are we not to believe that there's other people that are doing the same types of things? It may not be to their own children, or it may be, but it may not be to their own children, but it may be to some of these missing kids. Like, and unfortunately, I mean, I shared on my Instagram stories that unfortunately I saw just last night a mother pleading for her missing daughter. Now, I'm not saying that that the daughter's been human trafficked. We hope and pray not, right? I don't know. However, I'm saying that, like, how many stories do we have to hear about missing people and all this other stuff to then believe? Like, are we a doubting Thomas today? Like, do we have to, put our finger in Jesus's hand to believe? Just something to think about, y'all. I'm just saying. So that led me to the topic today, and so that is so I ended up reading the verses and whatnot. You guys can read the entire account yourself. It's in the Go Deeper section, John 20, 24 through 29. But I want to share with you guys the verses that stood out in the midst of those. First is John 20 and 25. It says, so the other disciples told him, we have seen the Lord. But he said to them, unless I see in his hands the mark of the nails, and place my finger in the mark of the nails, and place my hand into his side, I will never believe. That's what Thomas said. That's why he got the name Doubting Thomas on today. So here's the thing. I mean, again, some people are like that, though. Some people are, I mean, it's clear that some people are like that. Some people need to see the video of the baby being raped to believe that evil thing is happening. I don't necessarily want to see that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with just the news report, and I'm good with, the other accounts. Some witnesses said that they witnessed things of that nature. I'm good. I don't want to see that. But some people got to see that in order to. But see, I guess the thing is, like, what are you going to do, even if you did see that? And then what? That's the question. Like, I mean, are you going to do something? Like, I don't know what you can do. And I've said repeatedly myself, like, I mean, I don't know what more I can do aside from pray and share. And, like I said, I did try to do the alley challenge and try to kick that off as something to go viral. I didn't know I was going to be the first person to do it. I thought other people was doing it too, but still, that was something, there's things I've tried to do, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what else to do. And that's something that I seek God for. And I think, a lot of us look at it that way too. We're like, well, what can we do? But there's definitely strength in numbers. And I believe that the more that we wake up and the more that we are aware of different things going on, then, perhaps the more that we can do something, or find a way to work together and do something about it. Like I said, because there's just too many things, too many coincidences, man. Like, y'all don't think it's strange about the kids coming across the border by themselves, or with adults that are not their parents? Like, didn't I mean, I heard about a flight that went up to New York at like 4 a.m. and stuff, and it just was, kids and whatnot. Y'all didn't hear about that? So y'all don't think it's strange at all about that concert that just happened, where the people that I was telling you about the other day literally said, like, they felt like they were in hell and that they couldn't breathe and that they were like fighting for their life. and that they witnessed bodies laid out around them. Y'all don't think none of that's weird or something at least to think about? I don't know. I mean, hey, again, some of us are doubting Thomases. We gotta, I guess, be there, right? I guess you gotta go to the concert for yourself and experience it, then to believe, I guess. I don't know. But I'm good. I could take Nuke Santiago's account. I'm good. I don't need to be there. I am, I saw his videos. I saw his eyewitness testimony. The man was spooked. The man probably still spooked. And like I said, it's not like I followed him for a long time or something, but you can see that this man is physically changed by this experience. Like he's probably, like, I hope and pray that he gets, the right type of people around him to encourage him on this walk, especially with this Christian walk. But yeah, I mean, it's life changing, man. It's life changing. So again, hey, let's keep chit chatting about this, y'all. Let's keep chit chatting. Let me see. John 20 and 27. It says, then he said to Thomas, put your fingers here and see my hands, and put out your hand and place it in my side. Do not disbelieve, but believe. Now listen. Okay, so here goes something. It might be some pull for people like me. And I'm saying people that believe already. That's what I mean. People like me. So there's other believers that are already, like, we don't have to see, like, if whatever account you want to see. If you want to talk about Allie's situation, if you want to talk about, the account with the concert, if you want to talk about faith in Jesus, there's some of us that we did not have to see to believe, right? And so we'll talk to a Thomas, right? And maybe we get frustrated, like maybe we mad, like maybe we want to. I mean, I've seen people get very defensive for Allie, like, Lord knows I love her, you know what I'm saying, and everything, but maybe I look at it a little different, because again, like I told y'all back in the day, not only did I get that attack from the people that don't believe, and was trying to get me to not believe what she was saying, I was also getting attacked by the people that quote unquote believed as well, because they, I guess, digged into my little humble past and I guess found things that were offensive to them, and then I guess, wanted to sow a seed where it was like, oh, she may not even be a real supporter or whatever the case is. In spite of what I had just done with it, which is opening up, my little humble life and name and platform, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, so I was kind of getting it on both sides. So for me, like when I'm witnessing other quote unquote believers attacking people that are struggling in the belief system, whatever, any of these topics, honestly, whether it comes to Allie and her situation, or even because again, a lot of people, unbelievers, feel Christians are attacking them and whatever. So this is for us here. Like, this is something to take a look at for us. Because at the end of the day, I don't see nothing here that said, and so the disciples decided to shun Thomas and tell him that you wrong, and we saw, and they argue. Like, I don't see no account of that in the word. I don't see no account of Jesus coming at him like, oh, you said you didn't believe, and like he's snapping. Now, I will say now what I did see was, like, soon as he did appear in the room, because they say that the door was locked and Jesus came in somehow, right? And so when he appeared in the room, the first thing he did say was, hey, Thomas, put your hands in my finger, your finger in my hands and, in my side, so you can believe. So, I mean, now again, I don't know what you guys feel like that delivery could have been, but it didn't seem as if he was like mad and angry and fighting about it, or or something like that. So hey, that's some hope for us, or maybe it's some good juice for us if you guys have the eyes and ears to hear and see that. Let's take on this, y'all, because, like, first of all, let's understand that there's doubting Thomases out here. Okay, there's people that doubt. And it's a personality thing, right? I guess it's a personality trait. It's probably, based on whatever life they've lived, right? And some of this stuff is hard to believe. Some of this stuff is, it seems far-fetched to those that didn't experience it, right? So we got to understand that, okay, one, there's different types of people out here. And there's some people that are doubting Thomases. That's the first thing. Two, we ain't got to attack and all that to the doubting Thomases. Just, hey, if you got some type of wisdom and some type of, information that you can bestow upon them, then bestow the information upon them. All they did was let the man know, hey, you wasn't here, but we saw the Lord. Now, they gave the man the information. Now, I don't see nothing else about, oh, and when Thomas didn't believe, we decided to gang up on him and whatnot. I didn't see that in the word. So that's something for us today. Let's look at that as an example. Fellow believers, in any capacity, whether you're a believer in Christ or believer in Allie's experience or believer in, what's Santiago's experience or whoever, just believers versus unbelievers. Okay. So that's something to look at today, in my little humble opinion. Let me see here. Okay. So let's see. Let's see, here's another verse here, John 20:29. It says, Jesus said to him, have you believed because you have seen me? Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe. I'm going to say that again. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe. So yeah, I mean, we're blessed, y'all. We're blessed. If you are someone that can, believe and not have to see, that's called faith. And you're blessed, again, it's just something to think about here. We can definitely go deeper with this. There's more verses in the go deeper sections to just take a look at as well. And y'all know, let marinate on your hearts, souls, and minds. I got one more I want to share with you all. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, good morning, Miss Ashley. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so one more verse to share. It is, where is it? It is Matthew 16:4. Matthew 16:4. It says, an evil and adulterous generation seeks for a sign, but no sign will be given to it except the sign of Jonah. So he left then and departed. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's the thing that we have to be careful about, this whole asking for a sign thing. Like, um, I think those that hear the truth and whatnot, like, I believe, at least with me, deep within truth. Now, if you don't, right, if you question, that's okay. I don't think anything is wrong with questioning. But I say, hey, go to the source, right? So God is the one that has the wisdom. Hey, go pray about it. I wouldn't sit here and be trying to debate, you know what I mean, and trying to be out here and discredit people. Like, get on your knees and pray about it. You know what I'm saying? If you hear something and you struggle with it and you're like, wait a minute, is this true or is this not true? Ask God. That's where you need to go, friend. Because at the end of the day, all this, arguing and all that is ridiculous. Actually, I don't know if you just got here, but basically I've been sharing about, I mean, this whole little thing about doubting Thomas, but on several levels though, yeah, with the Bible as well as with just life. So I guess you can listen to that later when I get to this. But yeah, man, again, we got to be careful about that, and this whole seeking a sign thing, because at the end of the day too, there are accounts that, people are going to use that against us. You know what I'm saying? They're going to use this whole needing a sign thing against us, and to deceive us, to believe what they want us to believe. So what you need is faith. What you need is discernment. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? And to get that stuff, you need to get the wisdom and knowledge from God. So I mean, hey y'all, that's the juice this morning. I hope that you all enjoyed it and that it is encouraging and inspiring on today. The Bible verse of today is Micah 6:6. It says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to justly and to love, but to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy God. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Facebook, YouTube, Miss Ashley Lockett. I hope that you all enjoyed the juice this morning. Actually, today I'm supposed to be going to my aunt's, I guess, celebration of life. I have to look at it on today, so I should be getting ready for that maybe in a few hours or whatnot, because I gotta do a little driving. But thank you, sis. Thank you. I'm not sure how much you heard or whatever, but I appreciate you for tuning in, and whatnot. Like I said, there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I'm sure you already know. I don't know if you've been informed about or got the updates on Allie and whatnot, but her message is getting out there. More people are seeing it. Obviously, that comes with both good and bad, because there's believers and unbelievers, you know what I'm saying, in all categories. That's what I'm saying. I guess that was the inspiration for today, and everything. But I'm glad that her message is getting out there. I'm glad that, more people are seeing it and hearing it, and hopefully some people that can assist in some way, not only with her, right, and her family, because they have literally been like on the road for the past year. Like, that's the crazy part, and that's documented. So trying to get this message out here. So, and I believe it's a year to today, or at least to yesterday. I know probably her social media. Her Instagram is Lonnie's Truth. I was going to get ready to put it. It's Lonnie's Truth, LANITRUTH. Got you. On that page, there's all kinds of videos. She's sharing like all kinds of details. So, yeah, go. I mean, I would go there, I guess, and start. I mean, I don't know if you could probably DM her or something, because I'm sure a lot of people are doing that and whatnot. But but yeah, just to hear her story alone, I would say, yeah, you can go to her Instagram, and she has like, you probably have to scroll all the way to the bottom because again, they've been at this for, I mean, well, they've been talking for more than a year, but they've been on the road. Because I don't know if you heard everything or if you know the details of it, but basically they had to leave their home because people was coming and like stalking them there. And so and it's like everywhere they go, no matter what state or whatever the case is, like it's following them, and that just shows really how deep this whole thing is. Yeah, I mean, I've been able to talk to her a couple of times, but it's not like I got direct contact like that. Like I met her through this thing like everybody else, just on you know, online. It's not, I don't know her personally like that. Yeah. So but yeah, I mean, so she would probably have to reach out to you if you DM'd her or something. Then maybe, you know, she would probably have to reach out. But again, I'm sure a lot of people are doing that, so I don't know if. But you could try. You could try if you need to talk to her personally or want to or something. But I mean, she's gone through so much, man. And I'm thankful for the lady that has adopted her and to show her that unconditional love of Christ, because that to go through your whole life of just people doing all kinds of craziness and whatnot, and just not being able to trust, not knowing who to trust and all that, like that's the crazy part. So that finally God has sent someone to at least show her that, and even so much so where the lady, you know, they're all like on the road, like sleeping out of the car, like this. That's, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, I mean, that's not my testimony and whatnot. Maybe my mom would do something like that. But I don't know. That ain't my testimony. I don't know. We've always, you know, we're blessed in that way where, you know, that we haven't had to experience anything like that. But that's another level of love, and I'm glad that she has that. At least she has that. But the more important thing is what she's sharing is to let everybody know that, hey, this stuff is still happening. And I mean, people are doubting that. And it's like, I mean, but you got to see, like, I mean, how can you not see that this stuff is still happening? Like, what do y'all think is going on with this whole border thing? Like, people are like, oh, I don't know. But I'm like, so y'all ain't heard of things about kids that got brought across the border without their parent, though. And then they're like, oh, they sent them places. But then, I don't know. I'm just saying, this stuff is deep. We need to think and we need to be, no, we need to be aware. We need to pray. We need to make sure that, you know, obviously take better watch of our kids and the things, the schools, all this stuff. We need to just be more hands-on. I'm listen, I'm just getting started as a parent, you know, and I don't even know at this point, because things sounds like they are on a whole nother level now than when I was in school. So I don't even know. We're gonna see what the Lord do. But I really don't even know, honestly. Like, if my son is gonna have the experience that I had in regards to going to school the way I did and all that. Like, I don't know. You're right. Yeah, people don't seem to care because it's not them. But the thing is, you know, the more that we try to brush it under, and the more that we brush under the rug, all this stuff that's been coming out, it's like no one's talking about it, right? And not saying no one, because I mean, I guess, like I said, the word is getting out now. But you're right. It does seem like they don't care unless it's not because it's not them. But also, like I was saying, and the whole Doubting Thomas thing, it's like people gotta see it. Like, they want to see it. And it's like, well, what are you asking to see? At the end of the day, you're pretty much, you're asking to see a video or something of her being raped. That's what you're asking. And at the end of the day, you know, what rape victim has that? You know what I'm saying? And maybe she do. I know she said that there's a lot of information that they've been able to, you know, to keep in there. She has a lot of documentation of different things. So I don't know if they actually have like a video or whatnot. You know, because obviously, I mean, I think some of her experience was within the porn situation as well, like might have been used for porn. So maybe there is some video out there. I don't know. but that's what you're asking for, man. Like, what are you? So, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's one of those things that we just got to think about. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. It's like so. But for me, it's the other thing is it's funny how people are picking and choosing, right? Because wasn't it all just Me Too, just just like a year ago? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't everybody like, yeah, believe the women, Me Too, right? Even in the Hollywood industry. And I mean, you know, hey, I'm an actress, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I was trying to get into, now I don't know if I would say I was trying to get into that, but I was, you know, obviously, you know, as somebody that grew up loving acting and looking at movies and all that stuff, it's an aspiration to get into that field in mainstream, but not for me anymore. Like I'm cool with where I'm at. I'm cool with the independent route. I'm cool with if I have to make my own movies, I'm good with that. I'm there. I'm not even if the Lord want me to get into the industry at some point, when it's fixed and when it's not what it is now, by all means, you know, that's fine. However, I don't really have that desire. I'm good. You know, even if the Lord just want me to keep doing the juice, I'm fine. Like at the end of the day, you know, I'm not worried about any of that. But I'm just saying the things she's saying, like people are doubting it. And my thing is like, but let's just think about all the things that we've heard over the years. Like all my life, I've heard about missing kids. Now I don't know about you, Ashley. Do you remember? Now I might not remember milk cartons, but I definitely remember being able to go in Walmart and see a wall of missing kids. Now, did you experience that? He said, if I make a movie, you in it. uh, yeah, man. Um, she said, "Has I making a movie?" Okay, so she says she remember both. There's two people, two witnesses right there saying that when they grew up, they saw walls of missing kids on Walmart at Walmart or something, right? Or on milk cartons, right? So she is someone that is saying, hey, I was one of those missing kids. And she was able to get out. And I mean, unfortunately, she hasn't really been able to say the exact way she has gotten out. Because I guess maybe people are involved and maybe some people might have helped her or something like that. Um, yeah, what did ever happen to that? Good question, right? Um, the point is like of her whole message is that man, there are many more people that are experiencing that life and it's you know are still in it now, you know, and that's the crazy thing, and that's the message that keeps getting missed. And like I said, I mean as one person, it's like I have struggled with what I can do, but I mean at least I'm trying to do my part by sharing. I'm trying to do my part by obviously praying and everything like that. um you know, I think we all can at least do that. I mean, there's different things that different people have done to try to get the word out there about what's going on. And we just got to be more aware, especially as parents and whatnot. I don't know if you're a parent actually, but um we just got to be more aware and pay attention to this stuff, because I mean it's high and it's low. Like people are thinking about all the celebrities that are involved. So what the celebrities told on each other just a year ago. Wasn't it not? That was the whole Me Too movement. Different celebrities was talking about what happened amongst what themselves. So who's the like? So why are we trying to discredit this woman just because she's not a celebrity and she might have, according to her, she's experienced some things with different with celebrities. So why is it different when a celebrity calls out another celebrity, but not when a normal person calls out a celebrity? If you want to look at it that way, I don't know. I don't know what people think, but anyway, I go on and on, I guess, about this. So I won't. But I mean, but this goes for everything. At the end of the day, I shared this today, but this goes. Yeah, I'm talking about her, but it goes for everything. Like it goes for the Bible and the Word. You know, it goes for like I said, the guy and his testimony. Like at the end of the day, people are doubting that. People are like, oh, you know, and it's like, but eyewitness account says that he personally saw like multiple people laid out by him. Now, and then the news is reporting that it was only 8. Out of all them people that was there. Didn't they say it was like 50,000 or something crazy like that? And only 8? But multiple people have said they saw numerous people around them, just them. I don't know. I'm just saying there's things to think about. We just need to be aware. Exactly. They have nothing to gain. Nothing. Like what? It's like a target's on their back now. There it is. That's what it is. And it's like she says that there a lot of them are involved in, and so that's the thing. I would say, yeah, anybody questioning it or trying to discredit these people, whether it be again her testimony or even the testimony of the guy or whatever, like people that are trying to discredit these people that have had these experiences, I would probably look sideways at. She says she's seen footage of the concert. I mean, I don't know how many people, but I mean, I've seen multiple videos of like people that was trying to be resuscitated and whatnot. At least I want to say, I'm about to say I've seen at least 2 or 3 people that was like, I saw one person being lifted up. I saw another person that was being, so that's just 2 right there. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying we got to just be aware of all this stuff and just, you know, use our discernment with what we do and where we go and all of that. And like I said, try to, you know, keep our children safe and whatnot. Because literally last night, and that's the crazy and sad thing, literally last night, I saw on Instagram this woman that was crying about her daughter that's missing. I want to say just a few weeks ago, I saw a report about this girl. I think she was coming to Georgia on the bus, and now she's missing. Like, so what do we think is happening? That's all I'm saying. Like, what Ashley says it all seems fishy. I think so too. I think so too. And with all the censorship, that's my other thing. With all the censorship and stuff that has taken place, because there's things I've tried to share on here. I told y'all yesterday about one of the websites. You literally can't post it on Facebook. Like, you try to share it on Facebook and they'll block it. So why? That's the question. Why are you trying to block certain sites? Like, there's supposed to be a free open space, right? I'm supposed to have freedom of speech, right? I should be able to share whatever it is I want to share. I try to share images or whatnot of some of these children, like I've shared in the past. I don't know how long you've been listening to me, Ashley, but I did share in the past about this video I saw of a couple of abuses of kids. Like, one was this little baby being punched. I don't know who the person was punched. I don't know who the little baby was. But for me, there's no reason why no adult should be punching no baby. I don't get it. You know what I mean? So that is child abuse in any aspect, in my little humble opinion. So, but you know, I've seen that. I've seen a video of a little boy being hung from like a ceiling. He was on a rope being hanged and being like beat naked. Now, I ain't never seen, now I don't know who the adult was. I don't know who the child was. But to me, that don't make no sense. Like, and no, I don't even care you talking about this discipline. Ain't no way ever. Ain't no way. My parents didn't do nothing like that to me. And I got spankings, but they ain't never hung me from my neck naked. And I wouldn't do it to my son either. So again, something is wrong here. Something's wrong here. Here's Ashley here. She says, that's my main point. They are so on top of us for what reason? But it's real news and we can't share. But it's so much fake stuff. Exactly. She said, who to what? Who that wasn't discipline. Exactly. That is not discipline. I'm gonna try to see, I did try to share that. It was like a photo or whatnot, and it got blocked. I tried to share it on YouTube, blocked. Tried to share it on Instagram, blocked. I tried to I want to say it might have posted on the GSL Instagram. So I noticed that my Actress Miracle Sims Instagram, so I don't know if they got a blockage when it comes to the amount of people, because my Actress Miracle Sims Instagram has about like 7,000 followers or whatever. I tried to get some help back in there with that, but I'm just getting started with the GSL one, and it only had maybe a few hundred. And so I noticed that I was able to share it on my GSL, but not my AMS. So I want to say it stayed up a little while. I don't know if it's still there, but if I can get it, I don't know if you need to see it or want to see it. I mean, it's terrible to see. Like I couldn't fully watch the one of the baby. Like I think I watched a couple of the like 2 punches and I was done. I don't need to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see that because it makes me think about my little baby in his little because the baby was in like this little like one of those little stand up little things when they first started to stand up. You know what I'm saying? And then the little toys around and whatnot. I want to say either was in that or in a one of the best. I can't remember, but I want to say it seemed like the baby was kind of standing up. So I think he was in one of those. He or she, I don't know, was in one of those things when you first standing up. And the first punch, the look on the baby's face, man, I just so all right. Anyway, so yeah, there's crazy people out here doing crazy things, and there's things that we already know about. So who's to say that there's more things that we don't know about? And that's my whole point. So I'm not going to discredit the lady and her testimony of what she experienced. Even though there's plenty of people that are doing that. But regardless, like I said, the topic for today can go with many things. It can go with her thing. It can go with that guy's thing. It can go with the Bible. You know, are you a doubting Thomas? That is the question. And yeah, some people are. Some people are. And I guess I say this and then I gotta go. And like I was saying earlier, I don't know if there's anything wrong with asking questions. And you know, even if you are a doubting Thomas, fine. You know what I mean? That's your personality, whatever. Then pray about it. Do some research. Find the stuff for yourself. Don't take my word for it. I'm telling you videos I saw. But if you need to see it, by all means, let me know. I'll add you to the group. Or I'll try to, you know, send you the link or whatever. Like, and you tell me what it is. To me, it's child abuse. Now, I don't know. To you, I don't know what it would be to you. But to me, it's child abuse. Let me see what Miss Ashley said then. I'm gonna have to go, girl, because I can't keep thinking about this. That's the thing. I'm trying to, you know, inspire people and stuff. She says, we don't, oh wait, let me see those first. We don't know what happened to any of those missing people exactly. Then one actually get out and come back home to have to run some more. Exactly. 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 And then, like I said, now trying to share it, targets on their back. You know what I'm saying? She said, sounds like abuse to me. Exactly. Exactly. And it's just very interesting. Anybody that has tried to share this in the past just mysteriously die. I don't know if you ever heard of this guy named, and let's go. This guy named Isaac Cappy. He was an actor that tried to expose some of this stuff that when he came across it, I guess in the industry. And he some of the reports on his death says he forced himself down a bridge or something. You forced yourself down a bridge. Like that description alone is just weird. Like usually they'd be like, oh, he, you know, jumped to his death or something. He forced himself down the bridge or whatever it was. Just something to think about, man. It's just so much going on, man. And I'm glad my eyes is open in this season. And I think for me, and I've shared this before, I think the reason why my eyes was open to Allie's testimony was around that time when I came across her, my movie had just came out, and because I had played that role of a woman, the character I was playing, she wasn't human trafficked, but she was somebody that was like getting into the strip club life, and she was learning, like, oh, she was kind of like seeing the realities of it. The guy's name, Isaac Cappy with a K, Cappy with a K, Isaac Cappy. You might have to go. There's a website called the Go, which is an alternative to Google. You'll be able to look up way more stuff on there because Google blocks stuff too. I'm telling you, And that's the other crazy thing. I don't know if you're on Telegram, but there's a lot of stuff being revealed on Telegram. And some of the people in the Telegram groups is that one. My thing is like, man, our whole reason for being here on Telegram is because they block these folks on the other channel, on the other social medias. And you hear that one too? Like, what? Why are you even here then? You know? She said she's gonna call me. Oh Lord. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go there. I'm gonna let everybody go. Things to think about, y'all. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, these are things to think about. Let's be aware. Let's keep our eyes open. Let's stay woke now that we are familiar with this information. Any of it, biblical information, Allie's information, information about what those people experienced at that concert, whatever it is. Just be aware and pray about it. But all right, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye.